Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on Black Ops 7 and reviewing the beta. So, I'm currently level 30 in this beta, and Black Ops 7, in my opinion, I would have to give it a 6 out of 10 out of 10, because BO6, I think, is better for a multiple of reasons, right? Number one, you have the movement in BO6. I'll get into the movement first, because that's very important for Call of Duty. BO7's movement is very sluggish. It's like Cold War, but slower, in my opinion. BO6 had way better movement, because yes, you can jump off walls in BO7 and outplay people, but that seems to be like the only advantage movement-wise. I remember in BO3 when you could ledge boost off a ledge and then G-slide and then fly across the map to catch people off guard and search and destroy. Now you can't really do that anymore. Everything is very slow. I haven't tested muted perk to make sure you tactical sprint. I have not tried that, but from what I have played from the game, all level 30, the movement feels very sluggish, right? It feels like pre-patch Cold War when that game came out. But let me move on. Next thoughts on BO7. If I had to compare this game to Black Ops 6, I would say, like I said, BO6 is better. The gunplay is better in BO6. The movement's better in Black Ops 6. I think the maps are better. They're not that much better in BO6, but we had some small maps in that Black Ops 6 game where you could actually drop like 200 kills if you were good enough. It seems like in Black Ops 7, there's not really an option for that. There's no real small map. I know it's a beta. The game just came out. It's going to have Nuketown probably a month after launch, but so far, the game, I don't really like it as much as BO6. It feels like playing a BO6 and a half, but worse, honestly. Now, my next point I like to make here is the weapon balance. I think the weapon balance is pretty decent compared to other games. So, everyone seems to be using the second SMG. I forget what that's called. It's the Bison in this game. People like the Peacekeeper. The M15's your standard AR. It's not really much to it. And then you got the Ryzen. I think the Ryzen is probably my favorite SMG. It's like the Scorpion Evo. But anyways. Now on to the streaks and the maps. The streaks, they did not have the HARP in the beta, but I ran the attack helicopter. They actually brought back the RAPs from BO3. So these are robotic kind of electronic dogs that come in the map and kill everybody. It's really OP, right? So I like those streaks. The streaks went in pretty well, I would say, compared to other betas in the past. The streaks are pretty good. So next is the maps. The maps, I will say, I like the maps a lot. I just don't know how I don't know if they play very well because of the movement. Actually, this game is very sluggish. The maps are good. It reminds me a lot of Frequency from Black Ops 4. That one map where it's got an outfit like Frequency on Outer. And 3 lane, just like Barrack maps are always usually 3 lane, but this map is like Frequency. And it's just really well thought out map. The maps in this game. It feels like I'm running with a backpack strapped to my back and it's got bricks in it. And my combat is Warren or something. Like I feel like I'm stuck in mud in this game. Cold War felt like that as well. But at least in this game, the gameplay is good. That's the big thing. I like the way the gameplay feels. Like it's like Modern Warfare. If I had to explain this game to people, it's like Black Ops 6 combined with Black Ops 4 because of the map layout as well as the gameplay. Those two things right there. And the health, it takes a little longer to kill somebody in this game. I don't know if it's 150 health or 100, but I will say that it feels like Black Ops 4. It feels like you need more aim to win gunfights in this game. And it's a lot of simplicity with the maps now compared to Infinity Ward. So now, and once they have their HARP, it's going to get easy. We're going to have easy. But I want to move on to probably the most important topic of this whole entire video about the beta is that in Black Ops 7 is that they added a game mode, which is, we all heard about it by now. It's called Open Matchmaking, and this has no skill-based matchmaking, which means that this is going to be golden for tough companies and anyone who used to play COD back in the day, before they had the skill-based matchmaking, you guys know that you could just hop into a match and drop in if you were lucky to watch. Usually you get like 4 or 5 bad players and a good player. That's how every match would be up until Black Ops 4. And then Modern Warfare and after, you then had to play with bad players to get the same experience. But from what I played with this game mode, I would say this game mode, it is true. Like, yes, it is reduced skill-based matchmaking, but I still believe it is skill-based matchmaking, just to a lesser extent. So they're testing the beta game mode, see who's playing. I think everyone's playing it, so they're going to bring it back. But my experience in these lobbies in Open Mosh Pit have been hit or miss, really. Sometimes, I mean, that's pretty normal for COD. Usually, back in the day, right? You would hop into a game and you might get shit on. And then the next game, you might get 5 kills in like 5 seconds and get 100 plus and get a nuke. You know, it might just happen. So, you never really know what you could get. And that's how it is now. But I would say it is an open beta, but it's still relatively new and sweaty. Still, I think we have to put our judgment off until the launch of the game, because that's the only way we can tell if this open launch pit is really going to work or not. Because we don't know what the player base is like right now. It's just beta. So I would say I'm optimistic, skeptical about this open launch pit. But I would say it's a step in the right direction, because Activision and Treyarch Anywhere, all the studios behind Call of Duty are forced to put in this matchmaking, right? Because it makes Activision so much money that they have to do it. So I like that this is a change in the right direction for the franchise. I don't like that it took this long, 7 years, to remove skill base, at least for BO4. Think about this thing. Black Ops 4 was the last Call of Duty without skill-based matchmaking. To a heavy extent, right? That was the last one that did not break up all the lobbies either, after every match. So you can stay and play with the same people after every game. But I would say, with open matchmaking, it is a huge step in the right direction. I think we're going to have going forward every time play a lot and make people like it. But the only way it's going to stick around is if they make more money with it. So only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see. But so far, the fact that it's got open mosh pit really helps the game a lot, in my opinion. Anyways, next point and last point here is the gunplay. So the gunplay is very solid. It's like I said, it's like Black Ops 4. Takes a little longer to kill somebody, more skill, more bullets, more aim, but it feels good, right? It feels like Black Ops 4 and Cold War on the gunplay side. It feels like Cold War and BO4 had a baby on gunplay. And now we got BO7. Longer time to kill. Similar map design as BO4. Streaks are like BO2, right? They got good streaks. They got the M8. M8A1's back. A couple other fan favorite guns are back. And I would say the game's got a lot of potential. I still think it's a 6 out of 10 compared to BO6 and other CODs. But so far, not too bad, right? I think that I might have to make another review on this game when it comes out. But you can see by the gameplay in the background that I am in playing it and I have been having some fun with it. But compared to other games, I don't think it's as good. So unfortunately, that's where we're at so far. But maybe we'll give it time. In a few months from now, they'll start releasing a lot of updates and we'll see how it goes. But as of right now, I think Black Ops 6 is the better game. So that's it for the video, guys. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.